Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to another video. Today is a posterior session and I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm eating to get peeled 6 weeks out from my show. Well, 5.5 weeks because the week sets Wednesday. Saturday. So yeah, let's get to it. Hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so the first meal of the day is 105 grams of protein powder and 20 grams of self-raising flour. So this makes into like a fun little protein cake that I can lather in zero-calorie maple syrup, and it's just delicious. I mean, it's hard to beat for first thing in the morning, you know. Almost there. Little bits. Little. There it is. Okay, so that's the protein powder done. I'm going to add the flour, and then I'm going to add some water and mix it up. I'll show the consistency afterwards. Okay, so once it's mixed in, it forms this sort of like dough-ish, whey drip-ish consistency. And then you just microwave that. Also, when you're microwaving, I see people put it in the middle all the time. You're meant to put it on the side, because the waves come from one side and they bounce around the microwave. So to make it heat properly everywhere, you want the whole object to move around the whole microwave, not just spin in the middle, because then the center won't cook properly. Anyway, microwave that for not 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I have to stop in a minute, I wasn't looking. Oopsies. Microwave for 4 minutes. Once it's done cooking, it should have this sort of like soft, airy texture. Then you get this bad boy right here. 3 calories for 100 grams. Oh yeah. And you just lather that. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be my breakfast. My next meal, need some watermelon. So I'll see you guys at the next meal. Now meal number 2 is interchangeable because this is my pre-workout meal because I'm going to train in 2 hours. 500 grams of grapes and 300 grams of potatoes. Everything is weighed raw, by the way. So this is boiled, so this weighs a bit more because it absorbs water. So yeah, 300 grams of potatoes weighed raw and 500 grams of grapes. And then we're going to go train. Okay, starting with some face pulls. The gym is copiously packed right now. When I walked in, it looked empty because there's no one on the cardio machines. Then literally every machine is taken. I came here early as well. Right. Alright, only doing 3 sets of this, so 2 more. Alright, second set. Still rocking the Crocs, obviously. Alright, one more set to go. These feel really good. Okay, last set. Also, I want to talk about the Olympia coming up. It's really excited. Saw the Ramon Dino check-in, and he's looking incredible. I mean, in terms of pure like classic structure, I think Ramon is still winning this year. I think Nell should come second, Nasdaq, and third I'm thinking Mike. Maybe Terrence if he comes in really crazy, but Mike is looking pretty big. Okay, got that pull downs down. 4 sets. Okay, first set of lat pull downs. Anyways, I was saying, like, I like Mike's physique a lot. I think he's got great shape, just not for classic. That's just a personal opinion. It's obviously subjective, but I think based on the standard that Chris Bumstead set, it's much more of a, like, Ramon Dino and Nas Darwin are fitting that standard much more. I think Mike would do incredibly in 212. Even in open, the open is starting to push more towards structure that is classic, but with much more mass, which is why I anticipate that Urs will end up doing really, really well in open. And also for the Open Olympia. I'm hoping Samson brings it this year, because last year he came in and conditioning was good. It's just he lost so much mass. That's like his really strong point. All right. But yeah, the Open Olympia. I think Samson's got it. I think it's going to go to Samson, and then I think second place. I'm really not sure, to be honest. I really like Nick Walker's structure from Tampa, and how he's bringing in his waist like crazy. It looks really good. Derek Lunsford is looking incredible as well. I know he gets a lot of hate, and I'm not the biggest fan of his physique, just because it's very stocky. But for open, objectively, he's one of the best in the world. So yeah, but I think Samson's got it this year for open. All right, 3 more sets. All right, let's go second set. I'm also excited to see what Martin Fitzwater, because I love his physique, I love his structure. Obviously, there was that whole thing last year with Nick, and I think that's just really poor sportsmanship, and it's important to have better sportsmanship, people walking into cameras. Listen, I'm all filming in a public area. I have no problem with people walking in front of the camera or around it, whatever, like that. I'm taking up space, so fair enough. But if you're going to look at the tripod and walk into it, that's just a bit silly. But anyway. But yeah, I think it was really poor sportsmanship, to be honest. And I think sportsmanship is really important. Obviously, it's important to respect everyone in the sport. But I think he suffered the repercussions that were anticipated anyway from what occurred. So I really hope he does better this year and brings back, good structure to bodybuilding. Third set. I was about to talk about Hadi Chupan, and I just opened Instagram and saw that he's not competing this year because of visa problems and his card getting deactivated, which is incredibly sad because Hadi is always bringing incredible conditioning. I mean, no one brings the level of conditioning Hadi Chupan brings to the stage. That guy is peeled out of his fucking mind every single time without fail. Hello! You okay? It's fine, I'm just filming anyway. I have my arm up. Oh my gosh. Not too bad. So yeah, his conditioning is incredible every time.
it's really sad that he can't compete because of a war started by corrupt politicians and, you know, stupidity, but I'm not going to get into that. All right, let's go. That's it. So yeah, hopefully he can compete next year, and if he can take the full season off, I mean, Hardy bringing in just more sheer size plus the condition he constantly brings, I think it's lights out, to be honest. It's hard to beat. All right, last set. Yeah, we'll see. And then I don't follow men's physique at all, so I don't know any of the competitors. Apologies there. It's just not really my cup of tea, I think. I just think originally it was really interesting to see men's physique because the goal was obviously to have that sort of like aesthetic body that anyone could look at and sort of be like, yeah, I want to achieve that, even without being like a crazy gym fan or a bodybuilding fan. But it's just gotten to a point now where it's like the guys in men's physique, at the top of men's physique, if they put on a few more pounds and work their legs more, they could compete in classic, and they're just beyond like the misses the mark. Because they come in super conditioned, and I mean, I have to respect that aspect, you know. Obviously, like you come in peeled, it's incredibly hard to do. But if the goal is to look like a beach body just on a stage, then that's not hitting it, you know. Anyway, we've got lat pullovers. First set of lat pullovers. Also 4 sets of this. All right, 3 more sets. All right, second set. Let's see this. Up. Oh. Alright, 2 more sets. 1 more set. Okay, last set. Also, I'm in the 212. Incredibly excited to see what Breon brings. He's been looking fantastic. I mean, he does incredible for 212. Obviously, he's a classic physique Olympian. But I do think his structure now fits 212 much better. Keon, as per usual, I mean, Keon is one of the most insane genetic phenoms of our era. I mean, that guy could compete in anything. Maybe not men's physique. If he lost mass, maybe. I mean, he's got good symmetry, but in 212, in open, he's going to look crazy in open. It's going to be great. Okay. One more set of this. Alright, let's do this last set. Then we move on to triceps. Yeah, triceps next. Got JM press. So I've got a pretty good pump going now. And it's just going to be gone in a minute. By the time I load up the JM press, no more pump. Pumpless Hugo. Okay, 4 sets of JM press. It is 20 aside, but 15's already on. So I just warmed up with those. And I couldn't be asked to take them off. Just don't have the energy to expand on that. Alright. Oh. The bench is also upside down because it's already like this. And again, I couldn't be asked to turn it around. Same reason. I like these Smith machines that we've got. My only complaint is that the bar is pretty thick. And I really like the thin bars. The thin bar Smith machines are so comfortable. Like they just sit in the hand really, really well. And it's so hot as well. The weather in the UK has been a mess. Okay, 3 more sets. Alright, let's go second set. Also, there's been this whole resurgence, well, not resurgence. When it comes to like diet and foods and stuff, it's always like a cycle. There's all like carnivore thing, and then there's vegetables and this, that, and other, and now it's carbs. And I'm all for it. Carbs have been so underrated for so long. Like you can't progress. You're not going to be able to maximize your growth or your progression at the gym if you're not eating a correct amount of carbs. If you overeat on carbs, you're going to be storing less fat or less of that energy as fat as you are if you overeat on fat, because the carbs also fill muscle glycogen and are used in way more processes in the body because they're much easier to break down. Actual fat breakdown into energy is incredibly rare because it's very metabolically demanding. And it's not like it's not because it's so metabolically demanding that the fat reburns. That's not how that works. So yeah, eat your carbs. Eat 0.7 grams to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight for protein. Eat between 30 and 60 grams of fat for your hormones, because fat is really, really important for your hormones. And the rest into your carbs, like just a ton of carbs. Also because carbs taste good. Like, that's just a fact. Everything tastes better when it's just a carb-heavy meal. Like, it's sugar, your body just wants it. So, even better. And fiber is also underrated. Fiber is super underrated. I'm glad to see that coming up too. Ooh, not 10 again. I'm actually making good progress today. And I'm pretty fatigued and I didn't sleep well. So the progress is good. Alright. Two more sets on this. Third set. Let's get it. Oopla. Oh, good. Very good. Okay. Got one more set to go. We've got RDLs on the same machine. Minimize gym movement. Okay. Last set. Let's do this. We're done. Then we have 3 sets of RDLs. What did I get? 7, yeah. 3 sets of RDLs. Let's get to it. Alright. 3 sets of RDLs. I have an old electrolyte mix in my water bottle from like 2 days ago. And it tastes like, because it's berry flavor, and it tastes like rotten berries. It's so bad. I just can't be asked to go empty it and fill it back up. So I'm just firming it. Am I gonna die? Alright. Let's go. Nice. Alright. 2 more sets of that. And then forearms. Okay. 2 more sets. Let's go. Up. Okay. 1 side left. Almost there. Okay. Last set of RDLs for forearms. Energy is really starting to come down now. I figured out how to time my pre-workout meal really well, so my energy is lasting for like 95% of the workout, if we're including cardio. If we're not, then like 98, you know? In terms of exercises, not time-wise. Obviously, cardio takes a while. But still starting to come down at the end of it. Let's go. Oh. 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 Okay, I got forearms. That's nice and easy. Doesn't take too much energy. Okay. 3 sets of forearm curls. Up. My hamstrings are really tight from the RDLs. Jesus, I feel them pulling when I pick up the weight. Anyway, 2 more sets and then cardio. Second set. Oh, fuck. Alright, one more. Almost there. Okay, last set. The gym was so packed an hour ago, and now it's almost empty, like relatively almost empty. There's a button on every machine. That's 4 arms done. Alright, 30 minutes of Stairmaster. Let's go. Cardio's almost done. Only about 2 minutes left. These quads are pretty vascular. Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. Next meal is ready. So this is my post-workout meal. 200 grams of potatoes, again weighed raw, and 342 grams of beef, again weighed raw. Weighing raw is just more accurate. Always weigh raw. With some 50% less sugar ketchup. It's got 36% less calories and it tastes literally the same. It's just better. So yeah, gonna munch on this and then I got some watermelon later. Oh yeah. And the final meal of the day is this beautiful bowl. 690 grams of watermelon. So I'm gonna eat this, watch some telly, and then I'm gonna pose. See you guys at the posing. And that's gonna conclude our video. The total macros I'm gonna put here for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe. It means the world. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.